Hey guys, so Bad Batch Season 2 is finally underway, and I've had a theory for quite a while now that Grogu could be in Season 2. That's what this video is about. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's do it. So basically, the basis of my theory begins with Mount Tantiss. Mount Tantiss is from the expanded lore, and if you've never heard of it, well, that's because it was first brought into Star Wars canon in the Bad Batch. But before that, in Star Wars Legends, in the original Timothy Zahn Thrawn trilogy, Mount Tantiss was one of Palpatine's cloning facilities that played a prominent role and now has been brought into canon. With the destruction of Cameo in Season 1 of the Bad Batch, it seems as though the main cloning facility for the Empire is now Mount Tantiss. The second to last episode of Season 2 is also titled The Summit, which is most likely a reference to Mount Tantiss. I don't honestly think much of Season 2 is going to show us anything of Mount Tantiss really at all, but I do think the back half of the season is going to almost be primarily focused on it. So why am I talking so much about Mount Tantiss and a Grogu theory? Well, honestly, I think Grogu could be on Mount Tantiss. For a while, fans have been speculating what happens to Grogu after Order 66, or even during Order 66. We finally got our answer in the Book of Boba Fett when we saw Grogu in a flashback of Order 66, although it was cut short before clone troopers could potentially grab Grogu or something bad was about to happen. Now we do know in The Mandalorian Season 2 that Ahsoka said that Grogu's memory goes dark for a period of time. I think it's possible that the clone troopers in the Book of Boba Fett flashback ended up taking Grogu, and the Empire eventually relocated Grogu to Mount Tantiss. Now why would Grogu be taken to Mount Tantiss? Well, that's the beginning of a new theory that's kind of part of this. I think that Palpatine for a long time since the Clone Wars has been collecting Force-sensitive children to try and use their midichlorians to create clones for himself. Back in Star Wars The Clone Wars, Palpatine tries to kidnap children to eventually use them for his Inquisitorious program, but I think it's possible he could have had other nefarious purposes for having them. We know in The Mandalorian Season 2 that Grogu was also sought after by Moff Gideon and the remnants of the Empire because of his high midichlorian count and his use for cloning. After Order 66, it would make so much sense for Grogu to be taken by the Empire and brought directly to Mount Tantiss, where Nala Se can use him to try and create Force-sensitive clones. Now, of course, this is all just a big theory, but I do think that at the end of Season 2, it's possible the Bad Batch could end up rescuing Grogu from Mount Tantiss and trying to destroy the facility so that no cloning can be done, although of course we know the Empire is going to continue it elsewhere. Another little tidbit to add into this theory is the fact that The Mandalorian Season 3 comes out March 1st, which is going to be at the same time that the Bad Batch Season 2 is airing its final couple of episodes. So for a couple of weeks, the two shows will even intertwine, and it would be awesome if we end up seeing some of the Bad Batch characters cross over into live action in the Mandoverse at some point. I know Tamora Morrison has expressed wanting to play characters like Captain Rex or Commander Cody, and after seeing Commander Cody return in Episode 3 of the Bad Batch, I think it would just be awesome if he came back as either one, most likely Rex though. Whether we see Rex and Ahsoka or any of the other upcoming projects, I just really hope that we end up getting something from the Bad Batch carried over into kind of what's going on in the Mandoverse. I think it would be awesome to see a tie-in like that. Speaking of The Mandalorian, a new trailer is supposed to come out for the third season on January 16th during the Monday Night Football game on ESPN. According to ESPN, around halftime, they should be airing the new trailer for the show that's coming March 1st, and I cannot wait for The Mandalorian Season 3. We've already had the first couple of trailers revealed to us, but getting this one with just a month and a half to go until the new season, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of new fun details to unpack. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the chat below. Do you guys think that Grogu could be in Bad Batch Season 2? Do you think that they would potentially be able to rescue him from Mount Tantiss if he's there? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and thank you for watching the video. May the Force be with you, always.